Okay, this is going to be showing the disassembly of a Black Series X-Wing helmet with non-retractable visor. The only bit of pre-prep that I have done with this one is I've gone ahead and removed the internal screws, with the exception of the two screws that are holding the battery together. So all of the ones along the side, the 4 along the Mohawk, same on this side. So with those screws removed, we are able to go ahead and pull on this rubber here. Lift it away. Rinse. And if you do that carefully, none of these should be broken. Good to move on to the next section. So, if you notice, you have 2 white tabs between the visor and the interior liner. What I've found is working for me at the moment is a flathead screwdriver that I've put a little bit of glass tape on to try and avoid tearing up the plastic too badly. Now, trying to do this on camera is a bit tricky, but you are applying an inward pressure and lifting. That's one. Carefully get that back out. Doing this where I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. That's 2. With the tabs pushed in, you should be able to lift this out. Let's see. This one might need a little more. There we go. Lift this piece off. Now that was the only thing holding this side of the Mohawk. On this side by the battery compartment, you apply an upward force, and there's going to be 2 tabs on either side. So you may, if you have a spudger, want to go inside there and kind of coax those tabs in. But at the moment, I've found if you just are willing to apply upward force, they will release. And now, running my fingers down, lift up. Pull away. And you have these last 2 tabs that are holding the helmet halves together. So, going to use one of my guitar picks. Let's see if I can't kind of slide that in there. That's one. And lift up just a little bit. There we go. And now, this half does not have any components, lifts right off. This half, lift away carefully. I forgot the last screw that I was using to hold it here. I actually did that because last time when I opened it up, it exploded off. With that screw off, this should lift away. And like I said, by keeping the two screws on the battery compartment, this stays in place and does not impact removal. You've got the two screws there for the button. Lifts right out. And there you go. The helmet halves and the Mohawk ready for painting.